So it's another early morning, my friends. Again, I didn't get the best sleep last night. For whatever reason, I woke up at around 4 a.m. and was not able to fall back to sleep. I had to take some melatonin to just knock myself out for a couple more hours. That was pretty bogus, but hopefully tonight we get back on track. And when it comes to these videos, I don't know if I'm going to do daily vlogs like a lot of fitness influencers do. I think I'm going to do more every couple of days, twice to 3 times a week maybe, just as long as I'm making a quality video, not a quantity video. The shorts are going to be daily, whether that be food, exercise, coffee, or even skincare related. Those I'll make sure are daily. Obviously, not all of them are going to happen in one day, but I'll have at least a daily short so that way there's something there for people to watch. These longer form videos, though, are most likely just going to be once every couple of days. They're going to come out every week at minimum, obviously, but I just don't want to flood everyone up, if you capture my drift. Because I want people to have fun watching my videos. Be like, hey, this is him getting ready, going to the gym, and then coming right back home. I don't think that's that fun. I think having adventures in between that are what's going to make these videos much more entertaining for everyone else, and entertaining for me too. But in the meantime, like I said, as I'm still figuring this out, the shorts are going to be regular. The long form videos, like the one I just uploaded, once every 2 to 3 days. And I think that will give proper pacing to my channel, because I love proper pacing. I love proper editing. I love proper angles, all that stuff. I mean, I'm in acting school, so I might even take you guys on some of those classes as well, if they permit me, obviously. Just to show you some behind the scenes of what it's like to train in acting, how it is actually more complicated than people think it is. Maybe some of the business side of acting. That is not so much stuff that I know too much about. That's more my managers and agents. But I think if you guys catch the snippets of those classes, you'll be like, oh, that seems really fascinating and interesting. I'm happy he's doing it. Especially since a lot of the acting classes, I'm still waking up, my friends. A lot of my acting classes are also modeling. And as I said before, one of my main goals for this year is to be featured in a fitness magazine, whether it's on a page or on a cover. Obviously, we're all going for the cover. That, I want to say, I did that this year. And also, like I said, with that horror film we're making later in the year, that's going to be pivotal in trying to make sure I get my character down correctly. So, as I said, you're getting a little bit of a snippet, not just into my fitness journey, but also my acting and modeling journey, as well as things that I just think are fun, whether we going to the bookstore, going to the woods, going for a walk, giving you guys a little bit more of an adventure and not just time at the gym. And hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I do. Have a good day. So I am still drinking my morning coffee, watching some Coach Greg, and making my pre-workout. The pre-workout's already in there, and so is the creatine. However, I decided to add in the baking soda to the pre-workout as opposed to the beetroot powder, because that flavor combination was really, really foul. It tasted like vegetable salt water, if you guys understand what I'm saying. And so maybe mixing the baking soda with the pre-workout and then having the beets powder can possibly give the same result. It's just that that flavor was so bitter and foul that I don't think I could do that again. Discipline or not, that was just pretty bad. If you want to give it a try, go for it, obviously, but I'm going to give this a try, see how it works, because I think the
flavors of the pre-workout might be able to block out the taste of baking soda, but we'll see. I'm hoping for the best. And if it doesn't taste that great, I'll figure something out with that. The beetroot powder on its own is fine. I think the baking soda might not be completely necessary, but it did have some solid action involved in it. So I did like what it was doing. It's just that taste is genuinely that bad. So the important news is that today is chest day, as we all know. But other news is that it is still windy outside. Gorgeous, but windy. Because of course it is. Also, update on the pre-workout mixed with baking soda. The situation has not improved. I mean, I can barely taste it now, but it still lingers in there. You can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord. So I just pulled into the gym parking lot because I'm going to repeat that joke. And I'm still not done my pre-workout yet. So I'm going to sip on this a little bit and hopefully get some gains today. Tastes like progress.
And we are now at the gym. A little shake there. And of course, I'm starting off with a little bit of a warm up, some body movements, but we're going to get through that pretty quickly here as we're going to start off with some dips. Starting off with a nice body weight exercise. I love body weight movements, push ups, sit ups, pull ups, dips. I don't know how to put the weight belt on, so I never tried it with weight. If I ever do weight, I kind of just hold the dumbbell between my feet, but this one didn't go up that high, so I just kind of hung there and did a lot of reps, solid ones too, and supersetted that with some cable flies. Yes, I am looking right at you, my fellow viewer. And make sure that you're noticing that I am squeezing at the top of the rep. That way I know I am getting complete muscle movement, making sure I'm getting that pause and getting that burn there, right there, you see? Feeling it each and every time. It helps make sure that I'm getting the full stretch and the pump. After that, I went on to an actual barbell bench. I don't do barbell bench often, which is why you can see it's pretty weak here. But I'm trying to improve that, doing some 5x5s with the incline bench and then flat bench. I don't do flat bench today, but I love the incline no matter what. And supersetted with that, I did raise flies. I don't know what these are called, but I felt them in my lower pecs and the press just felt really nice, or the raise felt really nice. I could really feel it here. Not so much pausing, and I am kind of jerking it around, but I do improve that later on, and I think I'm going to incorporate this more and more because I definitely do love the feeling. And now we are on to more body weight exercises. Yes, my friends, more body weight exercises. Some decline push-ups, one of the most fun push-up variations. Hello, friend. That there is. It really gets that upper chest moving, and angle change mid-set. Who are you, Martin Scorsese? Man, if we could only be so lucky to have this editing style. Yep, give me that thumbs up. Now we are on to the ball presses. I love these. These are good for boxing and any other athletic activity, not just for bodybuilding. I haven't done these in so long because I haven't seen this medicine ball in a while either. It immediately just appeared out of nowhere today, so I was happy to see that. And some around the world on the incline. Normally I would do this to end the session, but I had another thing that I wanted to try today. It was another incline press with the dumbbells, but I kind of went out of order just to mix things up. Like I said, I normally end the workout with these, but I felt as though they were doing solid, almost ending movement. And you really can feel it all over. And when we finish with that, we go on to the dumbbell incline where I rotate my wrists at the very end. Now, does that twist do anything extra? I don't know. but I'm doing it anyway, and no one's going to stop me unless a coach or medical doctor comes up to me and says, "Hey, my friend, that is actually very dangerous. You shouldn't be doing that." But for now, I enjoy doing it, and notice how I just bring them down gently. Record scratch to some splits, and again, we're just going to kind of breeze through these. There's not a lot to talk about when it comes to training splits. I did get a little bit lower on that side and even on my left side too. Still not where I want to be, but I believe I'm going to get there soon enough.
And that was my chest workout for the day. Tomorrow is back day. We're going to work on that tomorrow when it comes. Now, I had to rush this a little bit. Not so much the workout in of itself, but I did have to skip over the cardio. I'll do that a little bit later. I'll just walk around my block for a little bit. But I have an audition due at the end of the day today, so I have to go home and get it done. So hopefully that turns out to be a success. Knock on wood, I'd say, but there's no wood in this car because this is a Christian channel, my friends. So I'm going to go quickly get a protein drink, or make one for that matter, chug that down, record that audition, and then we'll see how this day ends. Catch you guys in a moment.
Had to shave for the audition. At least I got it done. We'll see what happens now. So after the audition, I decided to go to the grocery store and get some sauces, or just one sauce for that matter. I saw Frank's Red Hot with Sriracha. Now, I've never tried that before, and obviously, I don't plan on using it that much, maybe every now and again to kind of treat myself, but figured, heck, why not? I'll give it a try today. And one thing that stood out to me was these jalapenos. They were huge, like massive. And I felt so tempted to get a cheesecake, but I can't do that right now. I'm on a cut. But I still do crave something sweet, so I figured, why not get some honey? I can add to my chamomile tea that I'm going to have a little bit later today. Nice, sweet, and warm.
What we call that in the industry is cheating the shot.
And yes, there is a difference between cheating the shot and cheating the camera, but that don't matter much, does it? But do we really cheat our lives when you think about it? Because cheating the shot is essentially, or cheating the camera, sorry, is if I were to look at the camera while I'm looking for something else. And that is kind of how life feels sometimes, if I'm even making any sense. Probably not. I don't know, maybe it's just how I've been feeling about work, class, the gym. I just feel like I'm just looking around at everything, seeing what I want, but then just passing over it to get to something else. Chamomile tea, by the way, the sleepiest tea of them all. Did you get that reference? I like you. But that does kind of feel like how I think a lot of people treat things. We'll look around at everything, see what we want, avoid it to look at another thing, and that other thing is a distraction. Whether it be, a form of entertainment, our job, our schooling, all those things are important, but how much of it takes away from what we actually want or need, for that matter? We spend so much time looking around, maybe even just thinking we know what we want, but then we look past it and go in another direction, and that's why we don't feel satisfied. Chasing an endless dream that we'll never get because it's not the dream we actually want or need or are supposed to have. But instead of focusing in on what we actually are going for, looking it dead in the eyes and saying, yes, that's me, that's my goal, I will achieve that, we look another way for something else. For whatever reason, we all just kind of don't really think about it that much. Maybe it is something to think about. Are we looking past our dream and focusing on something that wasn't meant for us? Or are we all just too distracted? I don't know. Maybe one day I will.